Hello everyone. Welcome to the Leverx webinar series, a free educational service offered to SAP customers to inform and demonstrate SAP functionality and industry best practices to improve your business performance. Our webinar today is entitled Enhanced Conflict Minerals Reporting with SAP Product Stewardship Network. During this webinar, jointly sponsored by SAP and Leverx, you will be given an overview and demonstration of how the SAP Product Stewardship Network solution can enhance your company's conflict minerals reporting capabilities. My name is Alan Mendel, Vice President at Leverx, and I will be the moderator for today's webinar. Before we begin our topic, let me briefly introduce you to Leverx. Leverx helps companies increase business value by leveraging existing investments in SAP solutions.
Thank you so much, Alan. So good morning, everyone. My name is Robin Whitaker. I am a Sustainability Solutions Engineer, as Alan mentioned, supporting the product safety and stewardship capabilities solutions within SAP. Those are the capabilities that help companies manage regulatory requirements such as REACH and RoHS and, of course, conflict minerals. So thank you so much for joining today. Let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, fantastic. So what are the challenges? What's perpetuating the need for these types of solutions that I just mentioned a few minutes ago? There's hundreds of product-related regulations, and there's industry-specific initiatives as well. And these continue to grow worldwide. They're not getting smaller. They're not getting more simplistic. They're growing, and they're becoming much more complex in their makeup. They're regional. There are regulations that are specific to geographies and specific to industries and applicable differently depending on the product groups that you're manufacturing. So the challenge is that these seemingly comparable requirements are not harmonized at all. The mandates vary dramatically based on the requirements. If you think about REACH and REACH SVHC, that's a regulation that's evaluating the chemical composition of the substances contained within a product. Conversely, RoHS is focusing on the concentration values of the chemical composition contained within a homogeneous material. Now, conflict minerals not only seeks to determine the chemical composition of the substances that are contained within a product, but also determining the origin of those minerals and whether those minerals were mined in a certified compliant smelter facility. So the challenge to all companies throughout the entire supply chain is, how do you handle this at the lowest cost and in the most simplistic manner? Our approach to these challenges is the Product Stewardship Network. Now, PSN, as we call it, it allows you to interact with your supply chain without any need for offline paper systems or other disconnected processes. It's a supply chain communication network specifically addressing compliance concerns. Plus, it's simple to use. It's intuitive in terms of its processes. Basically, when you register for the network, you invite your entire supply chain to connect, and we'll help you with the onboarding, with getting your suppliers on board. All of your suppliers and your customers have rights to PSN for free as a result of your connection. Suppliers can upload and complete an EICC JESI template using the link, the direct link to the CSSI for the most recent reporting template. We also keep you current with notifications and updates of regulatory content. And since all of your suppliers get notifications of these updates as well, that becomes their trigger, not you, but notification of those updates becomes their trigger to reassess their product portfolio and send you a new declaration report if that's needed. As a community of practice, you can learn from tutorials, discussion forums, and additional self-learning materials as well, because one inevitability that we know about compliance is that it continues to change. Within the Product Stewardship Network, we have over 2,700 companies that are already on the network, and the adoption rate continues to grow. So it's a good way for you to network and interact with your business colleagues on critical compliance topics. Plus, at SAP, we utilize this co-innovation approach where our customers, basically you drive the development and the innovation of these solutions. So you would be invited to join our co-innovation workshop to provide your input and your feedback on the solution based on your specific needs. Now, the Product Stewardship Network is leveraging our latest and greatest technology. It sits on the HANA database for speed and optimization of business processes. It's using the SAP User Interface 5 or UI 5, enhancing the usability with a very simple-to-use look and feel. It's hosted by us, so there's no implementation cost. There's no infrastructure cost. There's no maintenance cost. This drastically reduces your total cost of ownership. It includes built-in analytics to transform insights into actions for quick decisions to solve tangible business problems. And it's integrated with our EHSM on-premise solution, which is the engine that acts as the compliance management solution. And it contains all the regulatory content, all the updates, all the triggers and notifications for some of the common global regulations such as REACH, RoHS, and conflict minerals reporting.